know what? They haven't lost a match. When it comes to series victories in that time, they are on quite the win streak. In fact, they are 8-0 since their loss to Griffin with effort in the starting roster. So, hard to mess with something that's working.
With which effort picked that Fiora really makes you understand the way they were feeling about it as well. It's like, oh, really? You really want to pick in that Aatrox?
Because the thing is, the comp actually fits a Fiora really well. And it would have been similar for Renekton, but the reason I say that is, what does this comp do? Well, Corki and Varus show up with their items, and you're like, oh god.
Against SKT, let's do it. To the surprise of no one, the SKT
is wantonly aggressive pushing thing.
Well, level 1 is going to be a bit fun for the side of Grace, of course, with that up against the melee champ. But Faker's having a similar situation here in the mid lane, where the push and the poke is going to be
early game, and then said, all right, now Azir can try to make this work. But I would say that now power level of the Aatrox changed, and it's very, very difficult from early. Clid's already topside.
Ooh, they wanted that Q out. He's trying to burst down Khan, but that is not going to happen. As easy as you would like, just hand it over to the side of Clid. He's going to pick up first blood.
It's pretty abysmally poor lane power or lane positioning from Mean State at all.
Yeah, definitely kind of awkward. And now you can see already Khan is just getting in there, but he does have C's that is coming on in for a gank this time around. Khan still has his flash, is going to be able to dodge out of the way.
Go, having the happy fun times, and you know what?
Somebody start the music.
But who does this benefit? Oh, sees my fine Faker.
Okay, Faker, awkward spot here. See what he does. Doesn't look like he has Valkyrie. Flashes away and sees is going to be able to flash. This does go down as Linderong is thinking about rotating. Okay, hesitated there for a bit, but is going to follow up. Okay, sees.
Watch for the W timing from Khan. When will the riposte come out?
Yeah, gotta wait for that. They want to do a bit of damage first. There's the riposte to get away from that Aatrox, but he is going to be able to tank it up, Grace, and make sure that Linderong can go in to help out for the kill.
Well executed. They're going to get turret play answered, though, in the mid lane, and an on-hit build. Topside, Clid. Proceeds.
Okay, trying to get on top of this guy as the stun is going to come in, and double ultimate coming through from the Sejuani. Is the damage there, though, as Clid is going to flash forward, but the Aatrox is going to shut him down! And now the Aatrox is a monster. They just have to deal with him, but Z's is coming back. And this is a disaster for SKT, as Jin Air are going to pick up 2. They're looking for one more, but Khan able to flash and juke his way out. But that's 2 kills for none in favor of Jin Air.
And even though SKT's members responded first and were more aggressive, they just couldn't get that first kill. The Silas threw all those shenanigans that you'd have much less scrims in than a very standard game. Creating this chaos that C's really represents as a player has actually done a pretty good job of making this game not as by the numbers as by...
And Effort are going to be able to just push into the bottom side with the Varus and take it down.
It's the first kind of decision I don't necessarily agree with, because actually Jin Air's comp function's done. So some of the chip damage is less meaningful onto that Fiora. And here is Fiora.
Khan really doesn't seem to care, is able to riposte the sweep away, as now Root is going to flash, but it looks like he's still going to be dead, as the follow-up and the fade away from Teddy to lock him down will net them a kill.
The line skill shots are good.
Come in 5-on-5, do a little bit of A-ramming and see if we can get a ram onto that one, and maybe even isolate Khan here, who does have to flash away. Takes a little bit away from their mid push, but at least they do get that summoner.
The Ronnie ult does hit onto Grace.
Okay, and now we're ulting onto Effort here, who does have that stopwatch. The slow going strong here up against Jin Air. Faker trying to do his best and nearly kills Root by himself with that one rocket, the big one, straight to the face. And the poking is so real. You mentioned it, especially when the items come up, but even already, Corki and Varus doing their thing.
Absolutely, and that's why the fight was started. Clid throws out an ult, it gets a devour, and then suddenly it leads to You shake up a Coke can, you're not surprised if it spurts out there. You put enough poke in, you're not surprised if a Mountain Drake falls out for SKT. They're able to pick up that edges from where it was during the laning phase. Speaking of the end of the laning phase, moving for some skirmishes.
Now we're poking again here as the immediate cleanse out of Kellen. This guy knows his mechanics. Linderong over the wall. Nearly dies by himself, and now he's being slowed. Is going to get out of there just barely with the Devour. But you can see that SKT still looking for it. Is actually going to hit Kellen, but it's not enough to kill him.
They're going to run a Baron here. They're going to at least consider it. Yep, straight on to Baron.
Yeah, they've done enough poking, and they know that they've pushed these players out. But Linderong does have his teleport. Let's take a look. Okay, nice block there from Effort as Khan is able to get that ultimate out of Grace very early. It's down to the wire, and it will go SKT's way. Khan in a bit of trouble. Is going to be the first sacrifice, though, and Teddy is going to follow suit, as Linderong won't be able to catch the three-man that jump onto that.
Was definitely the spoiler that they'd be going to that area. They chunk out the jungler again. And now Clid's looking to be a very assertive Piggy. Grace not very high in health.
Is that thick Piggy you were talking about before? All the items going one-on-one. As that adaptive helm just puts him in the ground. One-on-one, the jungler, and he's even going to recall.
Yep, he's going to get out. The adaptive helm is value of that adaptive helm. So, yeah, adaptive helm against the Azir, but this Corki has gone for the high roll build. If he's critting, he's deleting health bars.
All right, now we're thinking about this Abyssal Voyage. Faker trying to get over the wall here, and that is not going to work as Kellen NC is going to throw out a bunch of abilities, but not much is going to hit as SKT will be able to get a
wave spot. Not going to be threatening them in 3 lanes just yet. The SKT have multiple ways they can play out this game. Can they actually get this Baron power play higher as Effort? He's dead.
What?
Well, see, he went alone and died. That's what happened.
Excuse me?
That play only works if Fiora's actually pushing in the bot lane. If Fiora's going for Gromp and then going... That was, we're not going to deal with these crappy lanes, we're going to make it about us. And they achieved it, Valdez. They were playing really well in the first 15 minutes or so. As, okay, re-engage.
Wow, okay.
That's not going to work.
Went for your guys' information, that was not a blitzcrank.
No, that was Grace going for a big play, but he was halted. They cut him off halfway through. So rude. Yeah. Don't get a full conversation out of them, and they're going to try and scrape the face again.
Blitz is going to say no, and now Faker says, yes, I want to do the damage. Onto C's is going to force him away. And now it's going 1v1 onto Root as Kellen's like, wait, how'd you die so fast?
It's cute.
Yeah, he's going to get that Devour on time. Suppose he was saving it for that moment as this is without Baron. SKT just able to move right as Khan was about to engage one-on-one onto Linderong. Looks like they both used their ultimates, pressed their buttons, but nobody died. No flashes or anything like that, so it's all good. We didn't miss much.
I see 2 Infinity Edge Seal Item complete carries, and it's pretty scary for Jin to respond. This is the 4-1 that we forecast in Champ Select playing out. All we need to see is Fiora winning trades against the Aatrox as expected, and then there's just no good decisions for Jin to make, barring the most creative of Sylas ult stealing, no 40% CDR, level 16 shenanigans just yet, and there's a little bit of a love tap. Future one is going to get pretty aggressive.
All right,
now we're pressuring both sides of the map. What can Jin do?
Coming on in now as 3, as Azir is very far behind. Nobody can C's do it. The answer is going to be no as Sejuani gets it. Stopwatch is on point from C's, but he's immediately going to go down as Faker is going to be swept up there by the Azir, but he just disappears immediately as Teddy is shredding them all in the back line. Khan says hello, and that's going to be 4-0 now as SKT going to be looking to push to win the game.
You knew the 4-1 would come eventually. They delayed Fiora versus Aatrox, but still inevitability when SKT's in the game. Faker wants Kellen. It's going to be a team wipe, and SK Telecom T1. It took a lot of hard work. Credit for effort in the early game to Jin, but now SKT can close out game 1.
They're able to all get on in there. Clid is going to be a little bit late for the picture, but he did a lot in the picture of this game as down it will all go, SKT.